5:20 in the morning time on this Monday morning, September 19th, 2022. Direct Mod News of Norton. This is the Peter Chillo Morning News for this Monday morning, September 19th, 2022. Good morning, all. This lovely Monday morning, September 19th, 2022. It is 5:20 a.m. at 67 degrees in North Massachusetts. Today, expect a high of 74 degrees. Here at 9 at 5:20 on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. Top story at 5:20 is Hurricane Fiona causing catastrophic flooding in Puerto Rico as the territory remained without power. Latest 5 a.m. advisory on Fiona. It is 90-mile-per-hour winds, a Category 1 storm, minimum sun temperature 977 millibars, located 18.5 at the north, 68.6 to the west, moving northwest at 8 miles an hour. Hurricane conditions are expected to begin in portions of the water area in the Dominican Republic within the next few hours. Tropical storm conditions will continue to spread over the portions of the Dominican Republic within the water area for Monday. Heavy rains from Fiona will continue to cross Puerto Rico overnight tonight and could spread over the Dominican Republic by Monday. The rains will continue to produce life threatening and catastrophic flash and urban flooding across Puerto Rico and portions of the eastern Dominican Republic along landslides and the lane sides of the areas of higher terrain. Fiona is broadcast will continue to strengthen enough to move it away from Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic as hurricane conditions are expected in portions of the Turks and Caicos Islands on Tuesday, and tropical conditions are expected in the southeastern Bahamas by late Monday or early Tuesday. Latest bulletin from Hurricane Fiona. Its hurricane conditions spread across portions of the Dominican Republic and heavy rainfall and catastrophic flooding continues across much of Puerto Rico. In other news, Queen Elizabeth II funeral as world watchers Britain lay its longest reigning monarch to rest. President Biden, in last night's TV review on 60 Minutes last night, said the pandemic of COVID-19 is over. President Biden also said it remains to be seen if he will run a second in 2024. Trump raged about DeSantis stealing his limelight with immigrant stunt, according to a report. Biden then again says the U.S. would defend Tehran if China attacks. Proud Boys memo reveals meticulous plan for street-level violence. Western Alaska storm officials assess damage as floodwater received. Pilot dies in jet crash during Reno Air Races. Rare special warning issued as violent typhoon makes landfall in Japan. U.S. Green Village said Syria targeted a failed rocket attack. Look at that. Stocks to the Dow. Down 139.40 at 3822.42. S&P 500 20.02 at 3873.33. And the Nasdaq down 103.95 at 11.48.48. In man's view, the exact cause of the E. coli bacterial contamination of drinking water may never be known. Adam by the Wayne and River Water treatment plant, which was reopened in July to supply the city with 68 million gallons of water. Still on compliance. Big-story Buckman Environment Bill in progress. Big spreaders front row seat. Stocks struggle, dollar dominating ahead of us. Central bank binge. And Ethereum and Bitcoin slide further in the weekend. Scientists warn of spike in long COVID cases across the United States. SpaceX successfully launched the 54 Starlink satellites into low Earth orbit. And now sports time at 5:25. Tom Brady helps spike some big win over NFC South Bottom Saints and odds 20-10. Lose Mike Evans in-game brawl. Friday night's quarterback Trey Lance out for the year as the Niners beat the Seattle Seahawks 27-7, and Aaron Jones won wild as Green Bay rolls past the Chicago Bears at Lambeau Field 27-10. And the New England Patriots beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 17-14 for their first win of the season. Miami Dolphins come back from 21 points down to beat the Baltimore Ravens 42-38. The Tips eke out a win over the Cleveland Browns 31-30. Jacksonville Jaguars shut out the Indianapolis Colts 24-0. New York Giants over the Carolina Panthers 19-16. Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the New Saints 20-10. Detroit Lions over the Washington Commanders 36-27. The LA Rams over the Atlanta Falcons 31-27. Denver Broncos over the Houston Texans 16-9. Arizona Cardinals over the Las Vegas Raiders 29-23 in overtime. Dallas Cowboys over the Cincinnati Bengals 20-17. And tonight, Monday Night Football action, 2 games. Buffalo Bills take on the Tennessee Titans at Buffalo, and the Philadelphia Eagles host the Minnesota Vikings in Philadelphia at 8:30 p.m. In the WNBA Finals, it is the Las Vegas Aces defeating the Connecticut Sun 78-71. Major League Baseball scores: Chicago White Sox 11, Detroit Tigers 5, Texas Rangers fall to the Tampa Bay Rays 5-3. Boston Red Sox stepped at Kansas City Royals 13-3. Atlanta Braves over the Philadelphia Phillies 5-2. Baltimore Orioles 5. Toronto Blue Jays 4. New York Mets 7. Pittsburgh Pirates 3. New York Yankees 12. Milwaukee Brewers 8. Houston Astros 11. Oakland A's 2. LA Angels 5. Seattle Mariners 1. And the LA Dodgers 4. San Francisco Giants 3. Final 10 innings. At Mountain Lancers girls, varsity volleyball team will be hosting the Mills Mohawks tonight at 6 p.m. at Norton High School. And the Boston Red Sox have the day off, and tomorrow they have a 2-game series in Cincinnati against the Reds. Peter, Channel News Time, 5:27 and 66 degrees. If you're leaving from work, make sure your keys and your badge and let's take a look at the modern travel report. Baby! On the MTA effective today, several Frank Line trains will continue to stop at Forest Hill Station as not becoming a permanent stop on the line. And in Havel Line effective today, Havel Line trains will continue to stop at Oak Cliff Station as not becoming a permanent stop on the line. And today, Bethel and Paceburger trains between Beverly and North Station. Regular train service will assume between Dover and Rockport and North Station on Tuesday, September 20th. And now take a look at the highways and byways of New England. $2.95 northbound side. Those are Route 114 to Cumberland, Rhode Island. 140 to the southbound side. Those are Route 79 Lakeville. 120 on the southbound side. Slow between 20 to right. Red off on the Braintree split. Braintree at the northbound side. So before the split. In Braintree, Southern Expressway, northbound side. Some go between 380 and Quincy all the way down to the gas tanks and Dorchester all the way down to Mass Ave exit. 7 Tunnel is going to be reopened back after a weekend closure due to road work. Central Western Mass highways are looking good. 91, northbound side, slow just before Route 5 in Wethersfield, Connecticut. And 84 eastbound, also Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. And 95, northbound side, slow between Greenwich down to Stamford. And Northern New England hours are looking good. Peter, Channel News Time is 5:29. Time now for a weather report. And it is a humid start to our morning as looking at the radar shows line of rain showers stretching the line when moving to the southeast east of Laconia and headed towards the southern Maine coast in an hour or two. Backdoor cold front would be drifting across southern New England today with cold temperatures across northern Massachusetts and northeastern Massachusetts and warmer and more humid conditions elsewhere. Scattered showers and thunderstorms around this afternoon from west to east and continue to night. A few storms may have gusty winds and heavy downpours. A few showers are possible Tuesday, but a washout is not expected and would never add the showers and storms. It's possible Wednesday night and early Thursday ahead of a cold front, followed by possibly much cooler weather Friday. A gradual warmer trend is expected next weekend. Large temperature dips across the region today. Mid-80s, Connecticut River Valley, 60 northeast Massachusetts. A few strong thunderstorms are possible this afternoon, western central Massachusetts and Connecticut. Shortwave trail moving across northern New England this morning, triggering scattered showers across southern New England. As this shortwave moves east and longitude, there will be a backdoor cold front in our region. This boundary is also in the Essex County early this morning that will settle somewhere across western county into the northern Rhode Island to Cape Cod. This boundary will be associated with a patchy fog, low clouds, and spotty drizzle this morning across northern Massachusetts. This will be set up for a very large temperature gradient across 70 this afternoon. High resolution guidance has 2 meter temperatures in the warm sector in the mid-80s. Across much of Connecticut, northward front the Connecticut River Valley of western Massachusetts. Summer like air mass with highs 85 and dew points in the 60s. And meanwhile, on the cool side of the boundary, highs in the 60s across northeastern Massachusetts, including Boston. Initially, dry weather will prevail later this morning. Shortwave wind effects across the area. This will support clouds extended for sunshine across western central Massachusetts, Connecticut, and possibly southeast Massachusetts. However, the northeast Massachusetts, low clouds and northeast bowl may yield very little sunshine at times over the 60s. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will develop this afternoon from west to east as potential shortwave ejects from the east to Great Lakes towards southern New England. Greatest display at the time precipitation across western Massachusetts, where 501,000 JKG of Cape is available. This greatest risk for a few strong storms across the region this afternoon. Instability winds east where the storms should display a weakening trend. We will have to watch stalled further boundary driven across the region. This boundary will provide low-level shear turtle with high HRF tests to have several upward hill velocity swaps near this boundary. Near this boundary, that's good to have a few rotating storms this afternoon. We're going to have now. Instability appears to be too limited for severe weather. However, more sunshine and instability materialize. The stronger storms are possible in addition to strong winds. Heavy downpours with localized urban port drainage flooded is possible, giving approximately 1.5 to 1.8 inches. And looking at the models for Fiona, shows most of them, all of them going out to sea and post north front to the eastern United States coastline. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. Today, check the shot bay after 2 p.m. Clouds got having 74 degrees. Calvin committed east around 6 miles in the afternoon. Chest space 30%. New rain about less than 10 minutes possible for today. Showers and thunderstorms likely before 2 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 2 and 5 a.m. Some of the storms produce gust winds and heavy rain. Patchy fog before 11 p.m. Then patchy fog up to 5 a.m. west. Clouds count around 60 degrees. Light by wind. Chest space 6%. New rain about between 10 and 40 inches possible. Excellent amounts possible thunderstorms for Tuesday. Slight chance of showers after 10 a.m. Patchy fog before 10 a.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds got 70 low 55 degrees. North about 3 to 5 hours. Chest space 20% for Wednesday. Partly south got about 73 low 60 degrees. Coming given the southwest around 6 miles in the afternoon for Thursday. Showers likely to be before 8 a.m. Partly south got about 70 low 47 degrees. Western about 8 to 10 miles size. 21 mile an hour chest pitch at 6% for Friday. Steady and cool with high around 60 low 44 degrees. Northwest about 10 to 14 mile an hour size. 24 mile an hour for Saturday. South got about 66 low 40 degrees. Northwest about 8 to 10 mile an hour. And for Sunday, South got about 71 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 8 mile an hour. Right now, Dalton, it's 66 degrees and mostly clouds skies. And that's going to be the period of channel news on this September 19th, 2022 on a Monday morning. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Hope you have a good morning, good day, stay safe, be positive, be healthy, have a good day, and a good morning.